I'm going to take you through how I spent a few days coding our new landing page for Capsules Ink, and also just give you a tour of the site because there's a lot to see. So first of all, I used to code all of the different web pages that I've web coded in Cursor, but I switched over to Claude Code. The reason being that I have connectors in here like Canva and Figma. We have our entire brand kit on Figma. This part will be a little bit of prompting best practices. Prompting well is being able to know or discern when to use which model. So for tasks like super simple copy changes, replace this with that, or get rid of this word, I will actually use Haiku. It's super cheap, and as long as you prompt cohesively, you say on which page and which section, then it's no problem. I'll use Sonnet for moving different visual components around usually, or just easier graphic and layout prompts. And I'll use Opus either on medium or on high, where I need a little bit of creativity. I need a little bit of finesse and design sense. Or I'm not even exactly sure what I want, and I want Opus to give me an idea. So that's a little bit of prompting best practices. Anyway, let's go back to the landing page. So each of these frames, or spokes in this case, is an actual capsule. Let's check this one out. This is a case study page that I put together for the capsule that we did for the founder of Edge City, Timur Kosters, and that at the time got us a lot of attention, a lot of traction. You can see here on Twitter, 750 people bookmarked the tweet that he made about the capsule. I took screenshots of some of the comments on this tweet, and that's where this is from. If you click on one of them, you're gonna land on the quote. So you can see that it's real. It's not made up. This tweet is real. These quotes are real. Without going any further, let's talk about the quotes. I think it's really important to have testimonials like this, especially if your product is early and you're trying to gain trust. Also, if your product is something new, like our product, we're creating new digital reader experiences, and we're enabling not just writers, but anybody who has a piece of writing, whether that's a pitch deck or an article, to bring to life a completely new visual format. It's an entirely new product that needs to gain trust in the market. So getting the quotes was a bit of a project. Why? Because we've had many calls with users, and I needed to get Claude to go through all of the transcripts of these meetings and grab any relevant feedback, testimonials, people's experience with Capsule, both the platform, the Capsule launcher, and the Capsule reader. I got the output in a JSON file here. So these are a ton of different quotes. I think there are 50 quotes in here. And then I just let Claude pick a few of them to use for the website. Anyway, let's go back. This is a little before and after. So this is what the article looks like on the Edge City blog page. And obviously this is the embedded mini capsule that we made for them. Here you can see, this is a fun one. I think this might be actually my favorite part of our site, is you're able to switch between modes. So you can see here we have the desktop mode, and then we have the mobile mode, where you can see the title page of the capsule. It'll come to life in a moment. You can also see the social embed, and this is the code that if you wanted this capsule on your landing page, you would copy this quote and plop it into your landing page, and there you go. You have an embedded capsule in your own landing page. So that's quite fun. Anyway, going back to our landing page, I just want to show off the product as soon as possible. I want people to know what Capsules is when they land on the landing page. So the idea here is exactly, this is a capsule. You scroll to start reading and you're immediately plopped into that experience. So this is actually an embedded capsule on our page. And we don't want people to read the capsule right here. We just want them to get a little bit of intrigue and then either click on dive into a capsule, which is the explore page, or make a capsule, the create page. Then you go further down. There we have the division again. We have a dedicated page for readers who just want to see different capsules, different styles, what you can do with our product, what is the end result, right? And then we have the page for creators who are ready to start making a capsule. Let's go on the create capsule page. You can see here the title page of another capsule behind this and just overlaid it with a fog screen. Right here we have a video that will help you get started. You obviously start with a piece of writing, import it. Our platform splits it into scenes. You can choose a visual style for your capsule or create your own. And once you've done that, you can generate images. You can animate those images, and that's basically it. So pretty simple. There's two ways to go about it. You can either go in platform and pay for the platform, for usage of the platform, or be part of the creative lab and actually work with us one-on-one, which is what we did for Timur, for the Bhutan capsule. And that is more like an agency model. So let's check out the explore page. You can dive into this capsule over here. I think that links out to our case study page. You can find, if you've made a capsule, find your own here. We don't have all of the capsules that have been made on here. This is just a gallery of featured capsules. And what's fun is that if you hover your mouse over these, they start animating. And this is what it could look like if you wanted to make the capsule that small, if you wanted to embed a capsule into your own website. Here's the embed code. You can embed my Kintsugi capsule on your site. What else did I want to show? We have an about page now. He has linked our manifesto where we talk a little bit more about the thesis behind capsules, why now, what is happening in the world, in AI, in creative direction, and image generation, video generation that makes this the right time for a format like this to come to life. What else? You can contact us. We have a little contact form here. Join our Discord. We are in the process of really setting up our socials, and that's about it. I'm sure there will be many iterations over the next months of this landing page, but this is where it's at right now. I actually have a video pulled up here where I show off the last version of our landing page. So I'm happy with what we got now. It looks a lot better, I think, and was worth the effort.